I'm Fran Voll, the president and principal here at Marion Catholic High School, and I'm just thrilled to be able to talk a little bit about advanced purification. Within the last couple of years, there's been a real emphasis placed on cleanliness, particularly in the locker rooms, schools, those places that are rather sensitive, cafeterias, whatever. And we had more or less a lot of topics of conversation out there concerning MRSA. It was a time that we really needed to be careful, and because we weren't sure what we were getting into. There were some names of some germs and some things that were coming up that I don't know if a lot of people were too familiar with, including yours truly. And we had a chance to do this over a weekend, and it did not disrupt anything when we got into our football locker room, which is, as everyone can imagine, along with wrestling, probably the two most important areas to look after. It was at a time within the last couple of years, certainly, in which there was some hot topics out there, and we just seemed to get through that very, very well. I'm sure with my staff in our building taking care of things janitorially and making sure things were clean, that certainly didn't hurt us any, but at the same time, the purification done over a weekend seemed to get into areas that were really, really important. I'm talking equipment. I was glad because you can imagine in helmets, between the pads and the shell of the helmet, what a place that would be for germs, for problems. Advanced Purification was able to get to all those places that even the finest of cleaning companies can't do. When you do the advanced purification, along with a good maintenance program, a good janitorial maintenance program, I think you're going to stay on top of having problems that could develop. And once that happens, it's tough to turn off the faucet. You know, once you get some sickness going on and you get the germs that are being carried and so on and so forth, I think we stopped it before we got to that point. And I know in talking to the other schools in the area who had called me about it, because I think we were maybe one of the first, as mentioned before, they were all very happy with the results. And I gave them nothing but a high recommendation because the answer for us was we didn't have any problems. I couldn't have been any more pleased with the results and with how it was handled and how they approached the situation. It was certainly no disruption whatsoever. I mean, you didn't have to move a lot of things. There was no concern for the faculty, being inconvenienced, or the students. It was just done quietly, very quietly, I might add. And before you know it, it's over, done. You went down, you looked around. Oh, it's got a good smell to it. That was what we liked about the whole process. The results were wonderful.